A farm animal is a pig. The meat on your plate is pork. You raise cattle but eat beef. English often keeps a plain Germanic word for the living thing and a French word for the fancy table version. Two vocabularies living in one mouth. Roughly half of modern English dictionary entries trace to other languages, mostly French and Latin, while the grammar skeleton and the shortest everyday words still echo Old English. English is a house renovated by every neighbor who moved in. Before 1066, English was a Germanic language, close cousins with Dutch and German. Its words were short, its grammar carried suffixes, and everyday life ran on words like hearth, sheep, storm, and friend. That core never vanished. It still holds the language together. Viking settlements in northern and eastern England added Norse words that felt like upgrades: skirt and shirt, die and death, they and them. Many Norse forms were close enough to English that speakers could swap without a classroom. Borrowing happened at the market and the harbor. William the Conqueror did not replace English overnight, but Norman French became the language of castles, courts, and contracts. For centuries, power wore French words. English speakers absorbed that prestige layer every time they talked law, money, or manners. Monks and scholars worked in Latin, the shared homework language of Europe. Medicine, religion, and science pulled Latin roots into English. Abdomen, scripture, radius. Even when speakers never chatted in Latin, its roots filled the books they translated. From the 1400s onward, English writers wanted a vocabulary as grand as Latin and Greek. They imported words wholesale: educate, atmosphere, democracy, or coined new ones from classical parts. The dictionary swelled. Speakers did not always adopt every ink-born word, but enough stuck to reshape formal English. Unlike languages that purge foreign words, English tends to accumulate, keeping Old English king beside Latin regal beside French royal. Synonym piles let speakers shift tone, ask a question, request an audience, interrogate a witness. 3 roots, 3 social temperatures. Here is the twist. English is not a messy accident. It is a palimpsest, a manuscript written over again without erasing the old ink. Every invasion and fashion left a legible layer. When you pick a word, you pick which century and which social world you sound like, often without thinking. Hear a long formal word and guess its lane: French court, Latin book, Greek science. Hear a short sharp word and suspect Old English or Norse. Etymology dictionaries turn every paragraph into a dig site. You already code switch between layers. Now you can see the strata. Recap: Old English supplies the grammatical core and everyday short words. Norse and French added close neighbors and prestige terms after contact in 1066. Latin and Greek flooded formal writing. English stacked layers instead of replacing them. So half the dictionary is borrowed, all of it is usable. Next on Word Sketch: why Hebrew and Arabic run right to left while you read this left to right, and why ancient scribes sometimes wrote like an ox plowing a field.